me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy and postpartum related. I'm a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means that I support women and their family on their journeys from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out my doula services that I offer. You can check out my childbirth education courses. You can also check out my merch. So this video that I'm going to share today, it comes out of Texas. So a mother took the life of her 4-month-old baby. This happened back in 2016, but she's just now being tried and convicted for it. So I'm going to share the clip with you and then come back and we'll talk about it. A 29-year-old mother in Texas will spend the rest of her days behind bars for killing her own infant daughter, beating the 4-month-old child to death. Harris County Judge Robert Johnson on Monday ordered Tradezsha Bibbs to serve a sentence of life in prison for the brutal slaying of young Brielle Robinson. According to a press release from the Harris County District Attorney's Office, prosecutors at trial argued that Bibbs decided to kill her daughter because the baby's father no longer wanted a relationship with her. Bibbs was convicted by a jury on 1 count of felony murder in her daughter's death following a 1-week trial. Our office stands up for all victims, but a baby is the most innocent victim of all, District Attorney Kim Ogue said in a statement. We believe that a life sentence was appropriate for this brutal murder, and a Harris County jury agreed. Bibbs had previously been convicted on 1 count of capital murder, but the verdict was overturned after an appellate court reasoned that the jury was not permitted to apply the felony murder standard in Bibbs' initial case. According to court documents, officers with the Houston Police Department on April 16th in 2016 responded to a call about the suspicious death of a child at Texas Children's Hospital. Doctors at the hospital told investigators that the infant was brought in suffering from multiple rib fractures in different states of healing and other traumas involving several organs. So, there's so much that I could say, so much that I want to say. It seems to me as though this mother could care less about this baby, even from Jump Street. It seems like she didn't even care. The baby, from what I was reading and researching, the baby had blunt force trauma. She had fractures and just horrible things to happen to her. And the mother, she didn't want to call the police because there was already a CPS case against her. And the reasoning behind her behavior was because the father of the child no longer wanted to be with her. When we get into relationships or marriages and things like that, I know no one goes into them with the hopes of them or the thought of it could end. We meet people, we fall in love with people, we really love people, and we hope for the best. However, it doesn't always go that way. Your relationships don't always last. Your marriages don't always last. As sad as it is, it's a reality. And that's just something that we as people need to learn how to better deal with. You deciding to take out your anger or your frustration on an innocent baby or your child because your relationship or marriage didn't go the way that you hoped it would go. That's just like you being a child yourself and you being in the store and you not getting that toy that you want, or you not getting that Happy Meal and you throwing a fit. So I'm gonna, punch and kick and scream, and have a tantrum. That's pretty much what that's equivalent to. I feel like a lot of people have children for the wrong reasons. I honestly feel that way. People have children hoping that it'll save a relationship or save a marriage. Let me tell you, that is not going to work. That does not work at all. If anything, it's going to add more stress and more pressure if your foundation is already crumbling. Okay. Babies are not toys. Babies are not just something that, oh, I had it. Oh, well, this doesn't go this way. I don't want it anymore. Just get rid of it. That shouldn't even be your thought process when you decide to have a child. So this mother was convicted of murder, which blatantly, it was. I know that they were talking about when she was, in the hospital, the workers there were saying that she didn't even really seem concerned about anything that was going on with the baby, about, her care or anything. And I just don't understand where we are as a world today, especially when it comes to our children. She could have given the baby up for adoption. She could have taken the baby, to a safe place. But instead, because things didn't go her way, she ended the baby's life. That shouldn't be an option. That shouldn't even be a thought. I don't understand how people are so quick to do that. It's a tragedy. I hate it. It seems to be happening more and more often, like I said. When you decide to have a child, you got to know, hey, I'm having this baby. There's a possibility that he and I, or she and I, may not work out. We need to figure out how to be the best co-parents that we can be. But taking your child's life, no. So yeah, I saw that story and did a little research on it, and I just wanted to get on here and just, kind of vent about it a little bit. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.